Hi everyone, in today's YouTube video I'm going to show you how to make a glaze using the Artisan Company metallic alchemy range. So I'm going to do it on these frames here, and I have three different colours of the metallic concentrates that I will show you how to mix in with the illuminator to create a glaze. So a glaze is a semi-translucent metallic finish. You can see the base color come through. So I've done three different bases here, and you can play with layering it and doing all sorts of very creative things. So I'm going to show you the tools that you need, how to mix, and what the finished results are. So I am going to be using three different colors. This one here is painted in Hokitika Gorge, and I'm going to use Kingfisher Secrets over the top. This one here is painted in Moa, and I'm going to use Oyster Cove, so it's got quite a pink oyster colour to it. And then this is painted in just a hint, a very pale pink, and I'm going to use Lunar Pearl over it. So the tools I have today are my illuminator, so this is the base for my metallic concentrate that we mix it into. Then I have my three different concentrate colours, so these are fine powders. Then I have my small measuring spoons so I can get my concentrate out. I have a spalter brush, and I could also use the angled detail brush, as it's the same fine bristles. And then I am going to mix it on some baking paper. It's a nice flat surface and allows me to mix it well. I will also be using a stirring stick to mix it together. So one thing with the metallic alchemy range is that we do recommend using a base of chalk paint. This is when you're using it as a full coverage paint and also as a glaze, as this provides a really nice base for your metallic to stick to. And in the case of a glaze, it will come through and you'll get a beautiful finish, and you'll be able to see the different colors and how they work together. Okay, so I'm going to start off with my first one. I'm going to use Kingfisher Secrets. So you want to decant some of your illuminator onto your paper. It does go really far. As you can see, it is quite runny, so you don't need a huge amount. And always, the biggest tip, wipe the rim. This is really strong and your lid can get stuck on if you don't clean the rim. So clean the rim every time you close it. Then with my concentrate, I want to give it a really good shake and disperse all of the pigments. And then what we've got here, I'll show you up close. So it is beautiful, really fine pigments, and I don't need a lot because I want this to be glaze. So I want my base color to come through. So I'm just going to put a small amount in and give it a really good stir. You can always play with mixing, adding more of the concentrate or adding more illuminator as you go. But for a glaze, you want it to be a thin, runny consistency. You don't want it to be too thick. For a full coverage paint, you want it to be nice and thick. But as you can see, it's pretty runny, and I'll show you up close. It is this beautiful kind of turquoisey color. So that is good to go. I'll put my lid back on, and then I will use my spalter brush. And I'm just going to take the back off here to make it easy to do. And pretty much you just want to pick it up on your brush and lightly brush it out, keeping an eye out for any drips, getting the sides. And it does dry really quickly. With a glaze, we only tend to do one coat. You can build it up and you can layer them as many as you like, but we do tend to only do one coat so that we can see our beautiful base color come through as well. So there you go, you can see half of it's done and how it catches the light. I've finished doing my glazes now on these frames, and as you can see they look beautiful and are catching the light really beautifully. So as I said, I made 3 different glazes using my Artisan Company illuminator with the 3 different metallic concentrates. So this one was originally painted in premium chalk paint colour Moa, and it has Oyster Cove over it. This one was painted in Hokitika Gorge, and it has Kingfisher Secrets over it. And this one was painted in Just a Hint, and then it's got Lunar Pearl over it, so it's just a very translucent pearlized shimmer on that one. With them I used my spalter brush to brush it on. Cleanup is really simple. Use warm water and a gentle soap. We like using olive soap. And that's it. So really simple to use, really fun. You can play with different colors. We've got a blog post that has some different suggestions for you around using these colors and the different premium chalk paint base colors you can use. If you have any questions, please ask. But as I said, lots of fun, and it's a great way to get this beautiful translucent sheen, metallic shine while keeping your color underneath.